Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the bold Hairspring. In today's video we'll be talking about another affordable chronograph. You know, almost 2 months ago I reviewed the Omega Moonswatch. At that time I wanted to get one, but a couple weeks later I realized that I don't want nor need a watch with a plastic crystal, a lightweight construction and a movement that's impossible to repair just because it says Omega on the dial. For that reason I started looking for alternatives and I believe I found a very interesting one. This is the Sugess Glamour Master. It's beautiful, it's mechanical, it's not plastic, and for the money, it's fantastic. I'm sure some of you might have come across this brand. It's mostly sold on AliExpress, and this is where mine came from as well. To be exact, this watch has been sent to me for a review by the Cistern Mechanical Dive Watch official store, and of course you can find all the links in the description of this video. As you can see, it's priced at around €235, but at the moment of recording this video, you can use my discount code TBH, and you'll be able to get it for just $178, which is an exceptionally good price. It's also available in a few other color configurations. In my case, I went for the pistachio green, because I find the color to be quite unique, although the other models don't look bad either. As always guys, let's start with the dimensions. Most similarly designed watches on AliExpress come with a 38mm case, however this one is a couple of millimeters wider, so you're looking at a case diameter of exactly 40mm. The lug-to-lug is 50.2mm, while the thickness, including the slightly domed sapphire crystal, is 13.5mm, and finally the lug width is 20mm. On the supplied leather strap, the total weight of this watch is 71 grams, and on my 17 centimeters or 6.7 inch wrist, it's very comfortable and it looks absolutely gorgeous. The green color of this dial is very pleasing and it will definitely turn some heads. In addition, the strap is nice. It has an alligator pattern on top with black stitching. On the other side, the surface has a rubbery feel, which I quite like, as I think it's one of the reasons why this chronograph feels comfortable on the wrist. What's more, it comes with quick release spring bars, so if it's not your cup of tea, you can easily replace it with something else. I plan to put it on a purple strap of some sorts. I think it will be a killer color combination. Green and purple go together very well in my opinion, and this is why I'm using a purple background for this video. On top of that, these two colors remind me of the Joker, who together with Bane are my favorite Batman villains. The problem is, I'm having a really hard time finding a good quality purple strap that's not too expensive. For that reason guys, if you have any recommendations for me, please leave them in the comments below. When it comes to the case design, it's basically identical to any Seagull 1963 chronograph, and that's not a bad thing at all. It's made of 316L stainless steel, it's entirely high polished, and the polishing is very good. The top crystal is sapphire, but I reckon it's not air coated. Then, if we flip the watch around, we'll see that it features a mineral crystal exhibition case back, through which we can see the beautiful seagull movements. And I'll tell you more about it in just a minute. Finally, the water rating of this watch is just 50 meters, but that's perfectly understandable since the pushers and the crown aren't screw-in. It's still more than the 30 meters of the Moonswatch though. By the way, when I reviewed the Moonswatch, I said it feels cheap due to its weight and choice of materials. Well, I'm happy to tell you that with this Sugess, you don't get that sensation. In fact, it feels very well built and very solid in the hand. Moving on guys, let's have a close look at this gorgeous green dial. I really like the color, I think it looks really cool, and except the Breitling Heritage Premier Chronograph, I'm not aware of any other watches with a pistachio green dial. As mentioned earlier, it sits behind a sapphire crystal, which is a bit reflective, but the legibility remains good nonetheless. Then, I love the pencil style hands and the faceted applied hour markers. They are both very well executed. In fact, the whole dial looks very well made. The printing is very sharp, and I'm not sure if it can be seen on camera, but the two sub-registers have a bit of a sunburst effect going on, which is very nice. Finally, the handset and the hour markers are filled with some lume, which unfortunately is not very bright, and it fades away in a matter of minutes. Next, let's have a quick word about the movement. Inside of this Sugess, you'll find the well-known Chinese seagull caliber ST1901. This is the second watch with a ST19 movement that I have, and so far I'm really pleased with it. It has 21 joules, it beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour, it hand winds but it doesn't hack, and the power reserve is about 40 to 42 hours. When it comes to the accuracy, when fully wound, I'm getting 2 seconds per day with the Watch Accuracy Meter app on Android, and of course, I'm very happy with these results. What also keeps surprising me is the hand winding. As I said in my other video, it feels very smooth, and the action of the pushers is very tactile, but the best thing about this caliber is that it looks great. I mean, it's not decorated by hand, but between the blue screws, the gold-plated gears, the swan neck regulator, and the fact that you can basically see almost every single part, I think you would agree with me that it's a very good looking movement. So in my opinion guys, when it comes to affordable mechanical chronograph movements, you can't beat the ST19. I'm not trying to bash the Omega Moonswatch or anything like that, but the 4 joules movement in it simply can't compare to this one. And after the hype, I think most of us were able to realize that there are watches that are cheaper and with much better specs. I mean, the ST19 movement alone costs about 100 to 120 euro, so being able to get it mounted in a watch with a beautiful dial and a sapphire crystal for under 200 euro, it's very impressive. That being said, I'm perfectly aware most of the people interested in the Moonswatch aren't exactly people looking for the best quality or the best value watch for the money, but I still thought I would make this video and give you some food for thought by showing you a watch that I really like. As stated in the title of this video, I'm no longer looking to get a Moonswatch because the thing that I liked the most about it was the dial, and now that the hype is over and I can think clearly, it's simply not a watch that I want. This Sugess, on the other hand, has been a lot of fun to wear. The dial is great, but at the same time the build quality is solid and it comes with a mechanical movement. Once I find a decent purple strap, I promise you guys, this watch will look like something that the Joker would love to wear. And this might be a good reason for you to follow me on Instagram. So that's the end of today's video everyone, thank you very much for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts not only about the Sugess but also about the Moonswatch now that 2 months have passed since it was released. I'm looking forward to your comments. Thank you guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.